That's fair. I live with that.
And we're going to do our thing.
Be in the driveway.
From your email, I didn't know why.
Okay, we're going to start with the first chant. Nuclear power, we say no. We don't want our kids to die. Nuclear power, we say yes.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's figure out. I think half of us. What time is it? Half of us. Get through.
What time is it right now?
We're supposed to stop here or what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Driveway, and we can't block it just for you seconds.
Well, we don't want to block the we'll either face the sign that way.
Yeah, hold the banners to let the nuclear industry see it, you guys. The executives in the Swiss hotels who are meeting for the World Nuclear Fuel Conference. So I'm wanting to know, what do they think they're going to do with all this spent nuclear waste? I wonder where they're going to put it. Whoop. Here we go. Hey,
Okay, not right now. I don't know who made these. Okay. But they're good.
number 2, I like it. Okay.
I want to...
1899. Okay, number 2, the chant 2. It's the one, hey you. Hey you, your nukes are killing. Can't you see the toxic spilling? Hey you, why are you lying? Can't you see Japan is dying? Hey you, your nukes are blowing. Can't you see your kids are glowing? Hey you, your nukes are killing. Can't you see the toxic spilling? Hey you, why are you lying? Can't you see Japan is dying? Hey you, your nukes are blowing. Can't you see your kids are glowing? Hey you, your nukes are killing. Can't you see the toxic spilling? Hey you, why are you lying? Can't you see Japan is dying? Hey you, your nukes are blowing. Can't you see how much wind power we got going on? We got plenty of wind power. All you need to do is harness us. Yes, Dave, you want to say something? Yes? Dave, you want to say something? Okay. You're talking to them. You're talking to them. Yeah.
We want to thank all of you for coming here today. It's a cold day. Thank you for coming. We're here to deliver 3 messages. The first, actually, I would ask that you observe a moment of compassionate silence for the victims in Japan who for the second time have experienced nuclear disaster in their lives. Thank you for that moment of silence. The second message we want to get across is there's a better way to boil water. This is the World Nuclear Fuel Cycle Conference, dedicated to spending $1 trillion to build $8 billion tea kettles to get electrons. The United States wastes twice as many of those electrons as all the nuclear power plants put together. So we're here to say there's a better way to do it, folks. We're here for a safe, sustainable, renewable energy future. And the final message we want to leave is why we're here in particular, in Chicago, the birthplace of the nuclear age, 1942. We're here not just to talk about the so-called accident at Fukushima. Fukushima was not an accident. It might be an accident if we didn't have Windscale, England in 1957. It might be an accident if we didn't have Chelyabinsk in the USSR in 1957. It might have been an accident if we didn't have 3 Mile Island in 1979 and the near meltdown outside of Detroit at Fermi in the 1970s. And it might have been an accident if we didn't have Chernobyl in 1986. But we had every single one of those. So this was no accident. This wasn't intentional. This was ignoring decades of nuclear accidents, nuclear pollution, nuclear contamination, and we're here to deliver a message to the nuclear industry: your age is over.
Reckless endangerment.
You will no longer be allowed to degrade the planet with nuclear madness. And we are here in Chicago, the birthplace of the nuclear age, to say Chicago is now going to end the nuclear age. And we thank all of you who came here today to deliver that message to the nuclear industry, to President Obama, to Senators Kirk and Durbin, and to the Illinois delegation, saying no nukes, no coal, no kidding. Thank you.
All right. What do we want? We got to keep moving. Jeff says we got to keep moving. So we'll keep moving. We'll keep marching to end nuclear power. We really are serious about this. Fukushima's it. Enough is enough. We don't need another accident. We don't need another 3 Mile Island. We don't need another Chernobyl. We don't need another Fukushima. We have learned our lesson. We want to end nuclear power. Now! What do we want? End nuclear! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? End nuclear! When do we want it? Now! What do we want?
Have a nice evening.
On a nice cold spring day to celebrate giving out radioactive waste to passers-by. So they really appreciated getting these. Want you to know. We have a few announcements while we're waiting for our guests from the World Nuclear Fuel Cycle Conference and Exelon Corporation to come to their dinner here at Navy Pier tonight. So the first thing we'd like you to know about...
radioactive fish!
Radioactive fish. We wanted you to know
It's on the menu.
that on Monday afternoon, several members of the environmental community met with Governor Quinn and his staff about nuclear issues in Illinois. So we will be reporting back to you what, if anything, the governor intends to do about the situation here in Illinois, which is what you all came out here today. So we'll keep you posted on that one as things develop. This month, though, ironically, is also the 25th anniversary of the Chernobyl accident in Ukraine, April 26th. There will be a series of events throughout the city the entire week from April 25th on, some at the University of Chicago, where there will be some movies shown. We also intend to commemorate the event at the exact moment, 25 years later, at the Henry Moore sculpture to atomic energy, which was the birthplace of the nuclear age. So we hope you'll come and join us then that day and pass out more radioactive waste to people. We also
bring the plutonium next time.
We'll have other events at DePaul University on the 26th. Physicians for Social Responsibility will be talking about the health effects of radiation, and we will also be there. And Loyola University in Rogers Park on the 28th. We will be showing a French film about radioactive waste. So these are things we will put up on our website. We'll send them out by email. We invite you to come to them. And we thank you again for coming out here today and enlightening the people of Chicago about Illinois' nuclear situation. So give yourselves a round of applause. And I would personally like to thank our escort today.
Boo!
I really think you guys were really good today, and we thank you. So,
Can you even walk?
Stay safe yourself.
Thanks, bro.